Monsters Unleashed #1. Written by Cullen Bunn, pencils by Stephen McNiven, and colors by David Curiel. So, a monster crash lands in Boston, and the Avengers sweep in to fight the big terrifying beastie. But when they seem to get one under control, two more crash nearby. In Wakanda, Black Panther has his own star spawn. In Washington, the Guardians of the Galaxy take on theirs, another in Italy with the Inhumans. In New York, though, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur are going to figure out where they're coming from with science. While in Boston, Elsa Bloodstone has done all the mystic research to know that this is the end of the world, which, given this is the Marvel Universe, happens every other week. And in Missouri, a teen boy is drawing these monsters as they appear without ever having seen them, because he has been drawing them and summoning them. So now that Marvel has more events dropping monthly than WWE has pay-per-views, we get a fun romp that's basically the Roadblock equivalent. Fun and not a bad read, with something clearly interesting going on, but not entirely going to be something as attemptedly revolutionary as The Secret Empire coming up is. For the most part, this issue is mainly just setting up that the big teams are fighting monsters globally, with some of the smaller bits being with Elsa Bloodstone figuring out the mystic, and setting up Kai as the person summoning them. This is a fantastic first issue for a QuickTime event. Yes, I've come up with a new term, this time stealing from video gaming. A QuickTime event when it comes to comics is just an event that sorta happens. Something like this, or Spider Island, or The Culling over on DC, where they do happen, but after they're done, the world not only really isn't changed all that much, but most books sorta just don't even really acknowledge it. But honestly, what do you expect from a book whose sole purpose is monsters attack so everyone attacks back? And by saying that, I'm not saying that this is a bad book. It's simple, but there's also 4 more issues plus all the tie-ins to flesh out everything. It's a great first issue for its premise is what I'm trying to say, with some legitimately fun banter and solid action without it ever doing that thing some books do where the size scale feels really off or irrelevant. Herc and Thor in particular really make this feel pretty epic, so kudos on the writing side. And the art? Well, it's a tick above Marvel standard style. The characters not only stick to the modeling that keeps the action tight yet fluid, but in the detailing is where this goes pretty spectacular. When it comes to any kaiju fest, the design of the monsters are key. And these are some pretty badass monsters. They're not just big or gnarly looking, they do look truly outlandish and alien, which good on them for not having that skew the character models or art in general like it sadly often does. So ultimately, what's my verdict? Well, I have a lot of good things to say about this book, so the obvious answer is read it. Wait, read it? Why not buy it? Well, honestly, because it's $5 for a standard length comic. I really truly do like it. But guys, it's $5 for a book that's average length without something groundbreakingly revolutionary. Want to charge $5 for The Death of Wolverine? Okay, makes sense. Want to charge $5 for Civil War II? I think you're a moron, but okay, it's big enough to warrant a higher price. But this may be a great read and a fun event that I am going to continue following. But $5 is still pretty damn high, which is why I can't recommend it as an instant buy. Now, since there is going to be probably 2 trades out for this, I'd say that maybe if you can afford the cost, give this book a check out, because at the very least it is going to be worth a buy it when the trades come out. And that's all for today. Did you agree with me that it was a pretty good book, or disagree that $5 isn't too high of a price for a standard length but fun book? Let me know in the comments below. Like the Archivist Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and pledge to us on Patreon. Check out my 2 other channels, ComicSins, which is currently on hiatus until the views go up or I get more people asking for it, and A Comic a Day, where I'm joined by Criff this month to talk about the Dark Tower comics. As always, stay golden, Inklings!